I don't answer my question why he made a deal with a ghost.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world.
Why?
Communication devices such as cell phones are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either.
It's like worse China.
Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble.
So you the one who was testing me.
I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives.
Yeah, I can understand why in this town.
Never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like Matt.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters.
Which why you bring us
I
out?
caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
A hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they entered Kanai Ward.
The hitman was Gilch.
The result of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
That's why he burned people.
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
So he killed Zilch and took the place of Zilch.
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there. There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived where Zilch's body was hidden.
Oh.
Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward and connect with the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform. With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
I guess so. That's so much more.
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
I don't think it just thanks to that.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the including me, that makes 6 people.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was...
Well, he was already dead.
Precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the...
They're not dead. I mean, they are in the wallpaper. I'm pretty sure they're still alive. I mean, all members of Master Detective are on the wallpaper
It's raining.
of their game, so I don't think they are dead. So why they would put them on the wallpaper if they're not important? It's sure a crazy town. Let me guess at the checkpoint. Ah, the other train just arrived. Now we're gonna see the bad guy. By Amaterasu president or something. No.
Who's that guy?
Beats me.
Somebody didn't try to arrest it. And was that really a guy, by the way?
I see. Are you gonna remember all of this?
I don't know, we'll see. Yeah. I failed seminar. Rank up. And We done the prologue. We did it. Wait, we still in the prologue? Okay. So there was a chapter 0 before the prologue. I thought the prologue was chapter 0. Oh, that was me.
There's a place I want to show you. It's the best spot to learn about this town. Hey, relax. Don't be so nervous.
Sure.
Come on, this way.
You want to show us the city. So that's the actual gameplay.
You definitely want to remember this.
Okay, it's the... Okay, so there is a prologue in chapter 0. I have a feeling we'd see him again. I just want to have all of this disappeared. Man, I didn't save since. So this is the city.
I love the view of the city from here.
Are you Batman?
It's like we're always right at the brink of dawn. Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
Wait, you tell me it's always raining here?
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city.
And you have to meet to
None
stop
who
them.
wish to live in peace dare defy them. As long as you know your place, life can be pretty good here. Open an umbrella and the rain won't touch you. Wear a raincoat and you can even take a girl cycling.
And you mean it's always raining
You
here?
know what I mean, right?
But other hell guys can rain because of the company.
A while back, our detective agency used this building. But we were kicked out due to a contract dispute. The owner claimed renting the building out to detectives made the place unpopular. In Kanai Ward, detectives aren't even allowed to have their own offices.
Oh wow.
Really?
I don't know what the
That
WTO
sucked.
is thinking, but I don't want this town to change. It should stay the way it is. It deserves. That's why this time around, I don't want any trouble. It's not easy to negotiate with these people.
But why I'm here?
I heard that Kanai Ward has a lot of
Screams are part of the daily noise around here. They're kind of like church bells. marking sunset.
I don't think it's a good comparison.
Whenever someone's smiling in that building, someone else in town is weeping.
I assume
However,
it.
you can't go punching the guy who's smiling. We can only offer a handkerchief to those in tears before quietly slipping away. Nothing more is needed anyway. We're not superheroes or anything. We're just detectives.
Just detectives, he says. But he has the resigned smile of someone who's given up.
Yeah, I gave it up.
Tells me exactly the kind of place Conai Ward is. In a way words couldn't begin to describe.
But why they bring us there?
This fuzzhead dude comes off like an irresponsible, but there's an ominous aura around him. You only end up like that if you've seen.
Could it be because of this city?
Maybe. Or maybe it's its old man stench.
Can you see her?
Something wrong? Is there something on my... Back in the day, I was rather popular with the ladies. You may think that means I'm no longer so... And...
There is a lady here.
The rain. It...
Oh, this stuff?
It's not even
Thanos
rain.
would tell you that all rain must come to a stop.
But not this one.
But for the past few years, the rain in our town hasn't stopped falling.
And why there is no inundation then?
For years?
Yeah, years. It started around... Oh, weird, huh? Thanks to that, we have no need for weather forecasts.
A city where it's only
Yeah,
spring.
but there won't be
No
inundation?
wonder things are so dark and damp.
The rain sure has changed things around here. But supposedly, there's something in the rain.
Well, of course the rain changed people. I would be depressed if they were raining for 3 years non-stop.
That messes with our bodies and...
I mean...
environment. But no one knows why the rain never lets up. But it probably has something to do with Amaterasu.
I don't even think it's real rain.
Conai Ward. It's such a bizarre place.
I think it's a pollution that's doing that.
Bizarre, huh? You're not gonna make it here if you find this shocking. You'll be seeing a lot of strange things in this city, I'll tell you that much. But there's no need to overcomplicate things. Everything is just an illusion in the rain. Just think of it that way. Trust me.
But why I'm here?
It's easier this way.
Is it?
Well, now that I've finished showing you the town, let's head to the agency.
I thought he didn't have an office.
This place. There's...
Hmm? What do you mean?
Oh, it smells so good here. It's like there's a florist.
Really?
It's
I don't see any florists.
you an idiot. They talk about death.
I didn't mean it literally. To me, then the stench of death.
The stench of death?
There are gruesome mysteries.
She's a
all over
goddess
this
of
place.
death.
It smells...
That
That's what-
sounds so...
Hey!
Right.
It's not time to talk with a freaking ghost girl.
Now then,
Yes.
I'm ready.
this area is called Kamasaki District.
Which mean would be the main hub.
It's the busiest and messiest place in all of Ganai Ward.
Okay.
The neon looks magical blurred in the rain. If the
Ew.
rain is an illusion in the rain, I think it'd be the streetlights. I don't have any memories of this scenery, but it still makes me all nostalgic.
Let me guess, he was there before.
Perhaps I'm from a city like this one. Or maybe if you formed my mind into a shape, it looked like this place.
What this place?
Isn't it weird how it's not flooded?
Yeah,
How
that's
it's
what I
always
wonder.
raining here?
Yeah.
It looks like they have a good
Nothing
drainage
is flawed.
system. See? There's a drain leading to a pipe over there.
That kind of thing creeps me out. Just imagine what would happen if I got sucked in there.
There is.
Hey, there's a clown in the sewer staring at you.
Shut up,
A clown!
idiot. All the floor are wet.
I explained briefly, but basically, Amaterasu Corp picks on detectives. My colleagues and hired assistants all quit. They said working here as a detective was simply impossible.
I can understand.
So, you've been working as the only detective for the whole city ever since?
It's not like I could change careers. I'm a WDO detective. after
Okay,
all.
yeah, it's not like it's other accomplice.
Clients trust me to do the job. Although, most of my requests involve infidelity or finding lost
Why it
pets.
remind me of Van?
What about unsolved mysteries?
The peacekeepers get to handle that. Detectives don't even get close.
Oh, interesting.
But now, things could be different since you're all here.
All?
Huh? All?
They didn't die. They're all alive. They're all alive.
Yeah, I got a feeling things will be a bit...
They're all alive. They're all alive. They're all alive. Let me guess. Oh.
Is...
Like I said earlier, detectives aren't allowed to work.
Ugh, must we travel this far?
You are
The other
go.
master
Shut up.
detectives are already waiting at the agency. You're the last to
Let
join
me
us.
guess. I know that.
other master detectives? But everyone on the train died.
They didn't.
Thanks to that hitman hired by Amaterasu.
They didn't die.
The WDO anticipated interference. They prepared multiple routes for entry into Kanai Ward.
No way.
Covered their bases. Other master detectives arrived from routes besides the Amaterasu Express.
They were not. They weren't the real
Both
one.
official and unofficial members traveled through these various routes.
They were not the real one.
So it wasn't just the Amaterasu Express.
Amaterasu Corporation caught on and tried to interfere on all the routes. Granted, they deny any involvement. Some routes were completely stamped out. Yours barely made it.
That tragedy happened to others too.
Yeah.
Excluding you, there are 4 others who survived. Unfortunately, a lot of sacrifices were made.
Let me guess. They are the same
As a
damn guy.
result, you could say master detectives of the highest caliber have been gathered here.
I'm pretty sure it's maybe
So
not.
you did outsmart Amaterasu and made it here after all.
The highest caliber? Your master get complimented,
I can't wait to see if I'm right.
Why?
I think they are. I want the real one that we saw on the train.
So exciting.
Like
so
Pucci.
cheerful.
I have a feeling that wasn't the real Pussy. I mean, they were on the wallpaper. I'm pretty sure they're alive. But when I'm there, you will be like, what? But I thought you died. I'm pretty sure they didn't kill them. I mean, they made the character unique. So we live in the sewer.
Here we are.
Oh god. That's an office?
Where's the agency?
It's right here.
Huh?
All right. Remember this, Yuma. The most important things cannot be seen by the eye.
Oh. The agency's underwater. Oh my god. It's a submarine. The agency's a submarine. Yup. That's a good way to not get undetected. Yep. I mean, I never thought that would be the agency.
This is the agency?
I guess so. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out.
Welcome to the Nocturnal Detective. What, you expected something a bit tidier? But isn't it awesome? Our home...
Is this really it?
I mean, why not?
To a sinking ship of a detective.
So, am I right or not about the other detective? Or the completely other detective? So that would be our ops. No, okay, no, it's not them. That was wrong. They already died. So they are other detective. It's still 2 women, 2 guy. So that's all the one that survived. I mean, I like that sub.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Our final new member has arrived at last.
Wait, watch it! Don't just come barging in here.
This guy is a fatty.
Sorry. What are you talking about? This is my detective agency, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mine. Pay up.
I love his voice. I like that the guy is sleeping in the foyer. In the
Hold on,
fireplace.
That doesn't count. It was an accident thanks to the chief barging in here.
Nonsense. You should have expected him to return from his errand. Moreover, you should have realized he was back when our submarine resurfaced.
Yeah, you should.
Put it like
With my logic, anything is possible.
I love this woman already.
What are they fighting about?
Hey, what are you doing with those matches? No fire is allowed on my sub.
It's just a little game. He strikes the matches one by one. He wins if he lights 10 in a row. But if he fails even once, and
So, who are you?
thus
hang on, it was lit. The chief opened the door, which blew it out. I succeeded in lighting it, so the game continues. Hey, ref, how many matches was it? You can check by counting the number of chocolates on the table.
Sure thing.
She ate one.
Hey, so eat those, but using them to count. How many are we missing now? 2 or 3?
Not my fault that you have a brain to count number.
Come on, princess. How many did you eat? Be honest.
2. Oh, I never remember since I so rarely count that high. Please give me just a moment to recall it.
She can just count 3. Wow.
It's all ruined.
Why don't you count the number of matchsticks you've used instead?
Oh, right. I'll just count the matchsticks in the app. Why the hell are there so many? Didn't you say no open flames are allowed in here?
It's harder to quit than you think.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't smoke.
I remember. The number 4 comes after 3.
Oh, wow.
The answer is 4.
Oh, boy. Okay, she's definitely stupid. She's definitely stupid. Wow.
Huh? But there is still a chocolate missing.
Hang on, there were more than 4 to begin with. Did you eat another one? Wait, you're eating it right now!
She's dumb.
It is too delicious. So this is...
anyway, time to pay up.
Enough. I'm using my authority as chief to end this game. And no more. You understand you're in Kanai Ward? Don't give the peacekeepers any reasons to drop in on us. Virtue,
True.
honesty, and staying the hell out of trouble. That's our motto here at Nocturnal Detective. Now then, I'd like to introduce you to our final team, Yuma, Cocoa Head. A round of
That's a
applause,
stupid name.
please.
Nice to meet you all.
I was hoping they'd be amazing detectives, but they all look kind of dumb.
I agree.
wonder which one of them will die first. Him or me?
Hey, knock it off! They managed to get past Amaterasu's attacks. I'm sure they're all amazing.
Well, one is dumb.
Now then, Yuma, let me introduce everyone to you. First, the one sitting over there is Halara Nightmare.
Nightmare. I like her name.
The first to arrive at Kanai.
Nightmare. Alana Nightmare. I like this. The name they have.
The little match boy over there is Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. There is a movie of Thunderbolt coming. Thunderbolt. The dumb girl
The
is
lady next to him is Fubuki Clockford. She is the heiress to the famous Clockford family.
Clockford, but she's not able to count beat. Clockford, but she can't just count to 3. That doesn't fit her name at all. She cannot read a clock.
Pleasure to meet you.
Fubuki Clockboard. A clockboard.
And the one inside the fireplace?
What, fireplace?
In the sub?
There of all places.
He
God.
says it's calming in there. Anyway, his name is Vivia Twilight.
Oh, it's a girl.
Nice to
No,
meet
it's a
you.
girl. Oh god, this guy seems Twilight Nightmare and Clockboard. Very nice to meet you.
Right. Now that we're all here, let's have a seat.
Move control. Ah, it was with a
Sit down
I
while
come-
I'm here.
already. I didn't know.
Now, all remaining agents sent to the Nocturnal Detective Agency are here. There are a lot less of you than what we originally planned. Well, regardless of how many people we would have gotten, we'd still be no match against the Peacekeepers' numbers. So, we'll keep laying low down here and avoid provoking them, as we've been doing.
You want to stay submerged in this filthy river? I didn't come here to rot like sewage.
Yeah, why we sent? It didn't send us there for fun.
I want to make a grand entrance, solve all unsolved mysteries, and once I'm rich and famous, I'll make you all my assistants.
In Kanai Ward, solving cases won't make you famous.
No.
Information is controlled by the Peacekeepers. They simply conceal anything that's inconvenient. If you want to be famous in this town, it's much easier.
I see.
Wait, don't actually do it! Don't instigate anything with those guys.
I'm just kidding around.
Why is the
Didn't care about
WD
that.
gathering master detectives in Kanai Ward? What do they want us to do?
I like her voice. It's a sexy voice.
Honestly, I don't know what the WDO is thinking either. I just found out about this recently myself.
You didn't receive any instructions?
Not yet, at least. I'm hoping they'll call us eventually. But before that, there's something I need to verify first. Yuma, it's about you.
Why do you have blood in your coat? Or it's just all your coat is?
Huh? Me?
I heard the Peacekeepers talking and learned about it back then, but... Do you really have amnesia?
Huh?
Yeah, seems like I do. I don't remember anything from before getting on the Amateur.
Ah, then
They make a
you
deal
and
with the
I-
goat.
We are amnesia buddies, Yuma.
Oh, you have amnesia too?
Fubuki, you too?
Indeed. I cannot remember what I had for breakfast. I cannot even recall how I got here.
No, I think it's.
I think you're just
I think she's just stupid.
forgetful.
Don't make things even more complicated.
She's dumb more than anything.
My apologies.
What is the source of your amnesia? Is Amaterasu Corporation responsible?
No, but
No, it doesn't seem likely. I was still at the station.
So you really don't remember anything. Well, I'm surprised you got...
I probably can't tell him it's thanks to the pact I made with the death god.
they won't believe you.
You better not. Talking about me breaks the contract.
I think I was just lucky. The chief saved me in the end.
Well, you can work off your debt to me. So you really don't know who you are? In other words, you don't remember if you're a detective?
He just know he's Coco Head.
That's correct. Oh, but I do have a letter from the W, and this outfit is definitely mine because it.
I don't doubt you. That's not what I'm worried about. I've already verified your identity.
Huh?
Huh? You know who I am?
I didn't just daydream in the park and feed pigeons while y'all were heading here. I checked the routes everyone used and provided support wherever I could.
Oops.
Unfortunately, most of the info was kept secret, so supporting you was all I could do. At the very least, I did manage to obtain info about the Amaterasu. Then again, it was mostly thanks to Halara and Desuhiko since they arrived so early.
I got the passenger list from Amaterasu Corporation using my special forte.
And what is it?
That ability is top secret, so I'm not.
Your name was on the passenger list, Yuma. Once we knew your name, obtaining more information was easy. I researched the histories of everyone on.
This doesn't sound like something you need to hear.
What? Of course it is. I might finally get to learn about my.
Why do you want?
So,
The truth might surprise you, but among the master detectives registered at the WDO, no individual with the name Yuma Cocohead exists.
Wait, what?
what do you mean?
5 master detectives were summoned to the Amaterasu Express. That is an undisputable fact. But a detective in training was also summoned.
And it was me.
Detective in training.
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
So I'm an apprentice.
I'm not really a master detective yet?
That sounds about right. You never fail to amuse me, Master.
Despite that, I know for sure you'll be an integral part of our team. I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
I wonder what it is, huh?
An ability? So I do have some sort of...
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
Oh my god. This is not an ability.
Your lake is made.
I don't know if I can. I don't have any memory. Never mind. Did my profile mention anything else? Like where I used to live or my personal history?
It didn't have any details of the sort. You see, you've got a trainee's profile, not a proper master detective's.
I see.
She's a trainee.
Trainees are kind of like appetizers at a restaurant. Don't you
Shut
think
up.
that makes you the appetizer detective?
Shut up.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to train you from the ground up to be a good.
What's wrong? There's nothing to feel ashamed about. Also, not everyone can use their forte from the get-go. Though some are born rather gifted. Still, no matter how much talent you have, you require the right training to make the most use of your abilities.
Yeah.
No matter how smart they are or how dexterous their fingers, no surgeon dives straight into surgery. The same goes for master
That's a good
detectives.
comparison.
If you want to do things the right way, you have to learn it.
So everyone here also trains at the World Detective Organization?
Everyone like arrows. Yeah.
The WDO requires a 2-year training period for all agents. During that time, the agent's paranormal disposition is honed into a forensic forte, specializing in investigation. And those who manage to develop their forte are certified as master.
So I didn't use it.
Plus, once you become a master detective, you get a detective deed from the WDO.
By the way,
Yeah.
not all detectives working for the WDO are master detectives. There are regular detectives, like myself, who don't have fortes.
So he's just a
really?
detective.
I still got my detective deed. It doesn't say master detective on it, but it's still a forte. Mostly depends on innate talent. Some people will never develop it, no
And
matter
they
how
would
much
say a
effort they
normal
put in.
detective.
But that doesn't mean they can't be a detective. Anyone can get a detective deed as long as they complete their...
So, is that my case as well? I don't think I have any special abilities.
Well, you have a ghost with you.
There is no record about your forte.
I think your forte is you make a deal with a ghost.
You could be like me and have no special...
I knew it.
Who cares about that? You've got me, Master.
Yeah, it's even better.
Look, there's no need to be so down about having no forte of your own. That has nothing to do with whether you're a good detective or not. Even a kid or a delinquent can be a master detective if they're good at one thing. But detectives with no special abilities must pass basic testing with flying colors before... So, in fact, you could say those without special abilities make...
Ah.
Just tune your own horn, old man.
But being both a capable detective and a master detective would be even better. Such as myself.
You're
What do you
tooting
mean?
your own horn too.
Oh, come on.
Whether you have an ability or not, the fact remains that you've been striving to be a detective.
So,
Okay.
I wanted to be a...
Also, keep in mind that despite being a trainee, you were given a directive. That's pretty impressive. You must be quite capable.
I wonder what the person we get out of the train earlier.
I mean, master detectives were killed.
That wasn't me.
You managed to survive.
I'm not sure if that's right.
There was someone on the first train.
I am sure you shall eventually remember all that you have forgotten, Yuma. Although, I still do not remember what I ate this morning, let alone...
It was raining. It's always raining.
Yeah, idiot.
Right. Is she this dumb on purpose? I think maybe she's a giant skank. It's boom kill time if you fall for her.
I didn't do anything.
By the way, my
He's
agency
jealous.
treats both trainees and detectives. And to all you master detectives, you better not drop your guard or the rookie here's gonna...
Go ahead. Too bad for you, rookie. I'm gonna take all...
I
Oh,
don't deserve
shut
to
up.
compete.
You senior detectives sure are ahead. Vivia, anything you'd like to say to the newbie?
He's sleeping.
Not real.
Call?
That's the direct line to the World Detective Organization. All communication in Kanai Ward is shut out from the outside world.
Except that phone.
And obviously, it's kept secret from the Amaterasu folks.
Yeah, of course.
If they're contacting us, maybe they'll finally give us a...
Go ahead, rookie.
Huh? You want me to answer?
Master!
Hello, Nocturnal Detective Agency. Please state your business.
That's the leader.
Good work, all of you. I assume everyone is present? So few of you survived. Far less than I anticipated, but considering who survived, this should suffice.
What the hell? Who's this grandpa? He acts like he's hot shit.
He's the leader.
Beats me. I've never seen him before. My contact is usually someone totally different.
Perhaps he dialed the wrong number?
No.
No, that's impossible. This is a direct... Who are you? Would you mind telling us your name?
A name? Unfortunately, I discarded my name long ago.
Remind me of Paragon.
Now, I simply go by Number 1. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Number 1. He's the leader. Number 1 master detective.
You're joking! Seriously? My sincerest apologies.
I didn't expect number 1 himself to appear. This must be very serious business then.
He's number 1, it's here. Yeah.
Is he a big deal or something?
I mean, he's the greatest detective of all.
Number 1 is the top master detective. Leader of the World Detective Organization.
He's the leader.
Top detective of the
He rarely ever shows himself. Thus, no one knows he is only known among detectives as number 1.
He's the top of the world.
It's just some old man.
Shut up, Shinigami.
I am here to give those of you who arrived your instructions. There is a dangerous secret lurking here. referred to as Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
So they have an ultimate weapon.
Kanai Ward's ultimate secret?
However, Kanai Ward's ultimate secret isn't a problem affecting only this city.
Affecting
There's
everyone.
a chance it relates to the ongoing great global mystery.
Another one. I don't know what it
That's
is.
why I chose to deliver your orders directly. Move swiftly to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Doing so will assist us in solving the great global mystery.
But what are these two?
That is all.
Huh? That's it?
Why do you think you're there? If you're a detective, search for clues yourself. Providing any
True.
information beforehand will merely result in misconceptions.
I agree.
Understood.
Do you recall the World Detective Organization's creed? A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Okay.
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I like it the way you say that.
Every single day during training. But it's not something you can easily...
Is that true, Master?
I don't remember at all.
Mysteries are the greatest threat to humanity.
That's true.
The WDO will not allow mysteries to go unsolved. They shall be eradicated with sagacious wit and indomitable will.
Eradicate mystery.
Must guide the lost souls of victims to paradise in the name of truth. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear that? We got a direct. We play our cards right. We're guaranteed to get promoted.
It isn't so simple. Just look at how much we sacrificed to get you here. Kanai Ward's ultimate secret must have something to do with Amaterasu. Which means
point
we have
is-
to snoop on them. They're gonna wipe us out.
So it's a full-on war then.
War
It is.
awful. I myself am a pacifist.
Oh, shut up.
That's something we have to do from here on.
There you go again with your
Fubuki, were you...
Huh? I was. However, I was also lost in my own thoughts.
She's dumb.
You weren't listening then.
She didn't.
Chief, any ideas about Kanai Ward's...
This place has so many secrets that I have no idea where to start.
Somewhere.
What comes to mind is this unending rain.
He said that it has something to do with the great global mystery, too.
Something that would do pollution, I guess. That would pollute the entire
I have
planet.
no clue what that is.
Well, for now, let's sneak into Amaterasu.
Don't you dare do anything dangerous like that. It's not like they're leaving.
Then what are we supposed to do?
You really want to know? The right thing to do is absolutely nothing. Jeez. How did it...
Come on. You need a snap.
I've got a bad feeling about all this. Who would have guessed number one would... Ah! All I wanted was to sink quietly into the rib.
Ah, shut up.
Things really that bad?
Yeah. Lives are at stake here. Danger is a daily occurrence in all of Kanai Ward.
I'm used to wagering my life like poker chips. It feels like my...
Maybe for you, but I'm not that way. Who said I wanted that? I got it. Let's pretend like we didn't hear a thing.
No.
I know that's impossible. Given the sacrifices that... I guess we have...
Chief Yako.
Everything that goes down in this city is handled by the peacekeepers of Amaterasu. They simply
Okay.
fabricate or cover things up in whatever way's most convenient
They are
for them.
corrupt.
In other words, the truth they're hiding may be connected to Kanai,
Some of these cover-ups may be clues for unsolved mysteries then.
but there are
Yeah,
tons
but-
of cases where they covered up the truth.
Then what we need to do is clear.
Huh?
But how?
Stare at me, dumbfounded rookie. We've got to crush each unsolved mystery.
Oh, I suppose that's one way to solve whatever's going on.
I guess so.
Fine. Truth be told, I wish this day had never come. But part of me knew that it was inevitable. Our goal now is to expose Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. We'll be up against Amaterasu Corporation.
So basically the government of this town.
So please, be extremely careful. We don't know what these guys will do to interfere with us. That said, you all survived the deadly trip to get here, so I'm sure you're up. We've been trapped in this rain for a long time now. But it's time to put an end to that. Please, help me save this city.
Man, he changed attitude now.
I love it! Things are...
Okay, what's going on?
In the unending rain, through the winding neon cityscape, draped in my raincoat, I roam in search of my missing memories. What secrets lurk in this labyrinth of drainage pipes?
That's okay, we see the bad guys.
I've yet to find the answer.
Wait, it's Pushy. That was
Story of
Pussy, right?
detectives facing the darkness that enshrouds the truth.
That's one of the... I guess
is
I would have
about to
president.
begin.
But was it Pussy? I thought it was Pussy. Pushy. I think she's alive. Oh, now it's begin. Now it began. Now it's begin. So those are the main character. I really love the music. I really love the music. I think I would like the game. Now we go in the drug zone. The bad guy. That a bad guy. So the main president of this company have a mask on its face. Spike Jonze of Tokyo Game. Okay. I really like the music. I really like the music. It was a nice music.